There we go.
I got it.
I can hear you.
So I wrote this country music song for Luke and Ashley.
Oh, you're singing?
I composed it myself. I wrote it myself. So play it, Mary Lou.
Oh my God.
Yeah, down at that workout place, all range theory sweat on her face. Ain't trainer boots and a corn-fed grin. She lit that fire in her soul again. They said, girl, you play real tough. Gonna make you strong, gonna make you rough. But she traded them pads for a warmer heart and became the princess of his heart. She's caught dancing down in Mammoth Heat with a plumber boy sweeping her off her feet. He don't care what the others do, as long as Ashley's smiling back at you. Got a gourmet hand and a quiet spark. She moved right in and lit up his heart. Luke can cook with a fancy twist. Got a wok in one hand, skillet in his fist. He don't care what the others do, long as Ashley's smiling back at you. Got a gourmet hand and a quiet spark. She moved right in and lit up his heart. Luke can cook with a fancy twist. Got a wok in one hand, skillet in his fist. Shot put strong, but wrestling slow. Couldn't pin a man, but he stole the show. He's got brothers, she's got her girls. Now they're joining up to a wild world. From Alabama roots to a brand new start. She's forever the queen of his heart. He's got brothers, she's got her girls. Now they're joining up to wild worlds. From Alabama roots to a brand new start. She's forever the queen of his heart. She roasts corn down on the courthouse square while he's fixing pipes with love to spare. He's got tradition in every bone, but for his queen he'll break that stone. She's wild, she's loud, she's a stubborn heart, but she's the princess of his heart. You can cook with a fancy twist. Got a wok in one hand, skillet in his fist. He's got tradition in every bone, but for his queen he'll break that stone.
Y'all didn't know I had the music talent in me. Yes, Bob knows where I got it from. Bob knows. Bob, you know. So first of all, Bonnie and I want to thank y'all for coming. A lot of people traveled. We had my uncle drove from Seattle, age 85. Let's give him a round of applause. We have Tracy from Alaska. We have a Ukrainian Scottish man from Scotland. He's really from Scotland, but I call him Ukrainian Scotland. We've had a lot of people from Indiana come. We've had people from Utah. Yeah, we've got people from all over the place, but most of y'all are from Huntsville, Alabama, and you're my brother. So, thank y'all for coming very much. We're so glad to have I can't even pronounce the name or spell it, La Fever. La Fever.
Thank you for hosting.
La Fever. I can't spell it, I cannot pronounce it. I just learned right before I came up, Bonnie says it rhymes with fever, La Fever. So we're very excited for all you to come, and we're glad to have the La Fevers in our new part of our family. So little things about Luke. So at an early age, a lot of y'all, the friends, there's not a lot of parents of the friends because we didn't invite them because they, when Luke in his early age, we could not get him away from the buffet line. It did not matter if we would go to any event, Luke Batson was sitting at the buffet line. He was hanging out with his parents at the buffet line. He would not leave the buffet table. And at the end of the night, we would usually get a call from McKinney or Grip. So come get this damn child. He's throwing up all over. So it was very, very disturbing, and it was like me and Bonnie didn't know what to do with this child because it was like, I mean, every time, or we would be cleaning up, but every time it was like, all right, he's spending the night out. He went to a wedding or reception, and I know he's going to throw up on the bed. So it was a constant struggle for me and Bonnie. Ashley, he still loves food, but God bless you about his cleanup skills.
I've gotten a little bit.
I mean, Luke is probably, he uses every pan in the whole house. He cooks with everything in the house, and then he leaves it and thinks he's done. And so, but Ashley, you're also blessed that he can cook for you. And that's a big, big, big plus. Even as a preschooler, we would get calls from the preschool teachers, and they would basically praise Luke on how good of a husband he's going to be. In preschool, because Luke did not like children. All he did was hang out with adults, and all he did was want to either make sandwiches or he would want to clean up, but he lost that skill later in his life. But all he did, I mean, they wanted to marry him is what Bonnie keeps telling me. So, I mean, that just shows you the kind of husband he's really never changed from being an adult at age 5 to where he is now. His level stayed the same for the last 20-something years. So he's done very well. Luke has always been very passionate about cooking. It's just fascinating. The whole story is about cooking because that's all he's been doing is for food for his whole life. He loves food. I mean, it is unbelievable. So Luke, at a young age, got to travel all over the world. He got to go to all different places. He got to go to the communities, and he would engulf himself in the culture, and he would keep telling me to shut up. He would tell me, we were sitting at a tea table in China, and we're sitting at this table about the size of one of these tables. He's like, Dad, that's such expensive tea. You have to respect everybody. And I'm sitting there just guzzling this tea down like it's nothing. And he's like, that glass of tea cost this much. And it was hot tea. And we were sitting there negotiating stuff. And Luke is just so passionate and so engulfs himself in the culture of the people, the food, just the different aspects of all the life. And it's usually Asians. Sorry, Mark. Sorry, Mark. Sorry, and Mark's friend, who's also a photographer. But hey, we sent Luke to Italy. We sent Luke to Italy to study.
Shut up.
We sent Luke to Italy to study, and look who he brought home, Mark. He brought Mark home, and we hired Mark to work for us, and he was Luke's roommate in Italy for 3 months. So Luke loves Asians. He loves Asians. But the worst thing was he would not shut up in Hong Kong, and he kept saying, I gotta go to this food truck. I gotta go to this food truck. We gotta go to this food truck. We're going to this food truck. And me and Andrew were about to kill him. Bob was asleep. And I said, damn it, get up. We're going to the damn food truck. So we walked down this road. I'm like, just order the damn food. We're going to eat it. I mean, I ate a bowl of lo mein in like 3 seconds because it was 12 o'clock at night. And so Luke, it doesn't matter. You know, you see the TV shows about the food that people eat. This man will eat any food. He will eat any food and engulf himself in the culture. And that tells you a lot about Luke. He's a very personal, intrigued young man who loves to visit with people, talk to people, and see where they live. As a teenager, Luke still loved his food. He still loved his food, right, Jeffrey? And Jeffrey, and Jeffrey and Neil were right beside of me all the time too. Harbarger ate later in life. That's easy, yeah. Sorry about that. Luke still loved his food, but he also thrived in sports and built strong friendships. If you're one of Luke's friends, you know how deeply loyal he is. He'd do anything for you. As a young adult, world business and stuff, but in business, I've had the privilege of working alongside Luke and Brian. He's quiet and thoughtful. And while Brian and I are often yelling at each other or arguing, Luke just sits there. He just sits there and goes, I'm not getting in that. I'm not getting in that. But what'll happen is he'll usually go and tell me something or tell Bonnie something. I'm like, why in the hell didn't you say something? He goes, because I wasn't gonna get a word in between y'all. So he's very knowledgeable, but he's very quiet in that stance. He thinks through stuff. He listens. He's like his mother. And that's a very high quality to have. Well, 5 years ago, I sent Luke to Tyndall Air Force Base. And I really thought he would meet somebody there. And he probably wouldn't come home. But turns out I was right. He met somebody in PCB, me mom. And Ann and Aunt Jackie, I think y'all were a little young to go to PCB with Olivia and mother. And so that was me mom's stomping grounds all through high school. Right, me mom? Yeah. He met the girl of his dreams. Since meeting you, Luke laughs. He always laughs, but he laughs more now, and it's kind of giggly, stupid laugh. He laughs continuously about it. He focuses better, which is amazing because he could never focus. And has become an even better version of himself. You make him whole. And first of all, I would like to thank Bonnie for giving me 3 boys.
Yay, Bonnie!
Yay! Well, that's a good reason, but there's another reason. And second, I want to give a nod to all the dads out there who only have daughters, or have daughters, or just even have a daughter. Not a wife, not a dog, but a daughter. Because daughters teach you things sons never do. They teach you patience, emotional expressions, humility, and unconditional love. My only daughter before Ashley was our dog. And she does not cry. She does not cry.
Me either.
If my sons got hurt, I'd tell them to get up. If they cried, I'd tell them to toughen up. If they caused trouble, I'd get on their ass continuously. Well, that doesn't work with girls. That was not. Uncle Hall told me, boy, it does not work with girls. I found that out real quick. In fact, over the past 2 July 4th, I've made sweet Ashley cry. Holy hell. I could not even believe it. I thought that what I was doing and saying was not that bad. But it was, as Uncle Hall told me. It was. And Father Mark, my new best friend, my coach, he said, don't say that anymore. Well, I got a new coach and her name's Ashley, and she's teaching me these lessons I never learned, but desperately needed. She will make me better for my other 2 sons' girlfriends that might become wives. And they were there during the second crying session. They both said they would cry also. And hopefully keep me, Ashley's basically going to keep me out of the Bonnie evil eye. Hopefully. So girls, Caitlin and Peyton, just educate me. Train me. Ashley's your new ball coach. Y'all are assistant coaches in this round. Please help me. I do not want to go through another session like we did last Saturday. Okay. All right, so we go off of that one. We got done with the daughters. All right, Luke, thank you for bringing Ashley into our lives. She's strong, joyful, loving. She's a clog dancer. She's a firecracker for sure, and exactly the spark we didn't know we were missing. Ashley, we're thrilled to have you as our new daughter-in-law, but we call you our daughter. We love your fun, your fire, your heart, and yes, even that tongue out the face at every picture. One thing that's pretty amazing is that when you're a dad and you have 3 sons, you hope they grow up. You don't hope, but you think they're going to grow up and marry somebody like their mother. Well, in our house, Luke tells me he's marrying his father.
It's so true.
I've never heard that in my entire life.
It never worked with the people that are like you.
The most father-in-law in the world, because I have never heard that. Never. Luke is Bonnie and Ashley's me. Here, Ashley. Now that's not it. We've got a little wisdom that Bonnie helped me write, because she is the wisdom in our family. Okay. Laughed often. These are some tips from me and Bonnie.
Marriage tips.
Marriage tips. We've been married 31 years this year. Bonnie needs an award. I can tell you right now, Bonnie needs an award. And Susan, you need an award. All you married couples, y'all need awards. And all the parents of just girls need double the awards. Uncle Brett, I feel so sorry for you. I just never knew this until Uncle Hall told me. Uncle Hall told me a couple of secrets to do, and I'm not going to tell you them ones. Okay, so, yeah, I don't see any on. Do we have any other fathers of daughters only? Oh, Uncle Dan, but Dan's a preacher. He's got the straight line to God. Rando, the main preacher. Everybody vote for Dan. Vote for Dan. Dan, I'm politicking for you right now. Vote for Dan as the new Central Presbyterian preacher. All right, any other dads we're going to give awards to? Bringle, you would fail bad if you had 3 daughters. You would fail real bad, Bringle. He's got 1 daughter, and he's got Delania, so he's kind of equaled up. All right, the 2 boys mess up enough that the daughters good. Right, Bringle? Martha, you would not do well with daughters. Martha would not do well. I'm coming on. So our tips to you are laughed often. There's nothing that heals like a good laugh or a genuine smile. Always remember what brought you together. Think back to Panama City Beach, me mom, and the journey you took to get here. Because think back about it. When you had a terrible day at work and all the toilets have stopped up in the city, and you just had a bad day, and you come home and you start throwing it all on Ashley, or you're just pissed because all these people called you about your clogged toilets, you better remember she had a bad day too, and you better think about her. Make time for each other. Always kiss each other good night and goodbye and say I love you. Put your spouse before yourself. Keep life fun, enjoy adventure, be crazy, Ashley. It's the success. Discipline your children, and when they grow up, you can set them free. And they will thrive without you. And above all, love each other the way God loves you, fully, patiently, and without condition. Hear, Ashley and Luke. Hear. Here, here.
Here, here. Love it.
All right, who's next?
Andy.
All right, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Andrew. I'm Luke's brother. Now, we are what's called Irish twins. Luke's only 13 months older than me. When that happens, you grow up and you learn some things, specifically things not to do. One instance being when we were kids, we had some friend of ours come and roll our house. One friend in particular decided it was a good idea to tear up all the toilet paper, lay it all across our yard. So me and Luke are cleaning up the yard. I'm cleaning up. I turn around. Luke's arguing with Dad. Dad looks at me and goes, Andrew, you go inside. Luke, you stay out here. I learned that day, it's not really much of a point to get an argument with Dad. It was never going to go well. Another thing about being as close in age we are, we always grew up in sports. So football from the time we played rec ball all the way through high school. And Luke is a little, bigger than I am. And so that would, whenever we went against each other, I knew I was probably going to lose this battle. One time in particular, we were in rec football. I was running back. Jeffrey was the lineman. Luke was the defensive lineman. Dad said hike. He held onto my shoulder pads. Jeffrey, not exactly swift on his feet at the time. Luke kind of just walked by him, and then Luke proceeds to absolutely destroy me.
Sorry.
Pretty sure Mom wasn't thrilled, but that was not the only time that happened. Kind of went all throughout high school. Went through high school, got to college, and then got in college. Luke went down to Panama City, and it was my senior year. I had a 2-week break, so I decided I'm going to go stay with Luke. Said he found this new girl. Like, okay, let's see what happens. Go down to Panama City, I met her, talked to Luke, I'm like, Panama City, are you sure? Yeah, I looked up like, you sure, Luke? But as the 2 weeks went on, kind of left home, I went, man, this guy ain't never coming back. He's found her. So, going through all that, me and Luke, we've been through a lot. Only a year older than me. Went through Luke's concussion. Hard time for both of us. Went through college. He was so gracious and let me live with him for a year and a half.
You paid rent, didn't you?
He still gave me cheap rent and a room to stay. And Ashley, I can't thank you enough. I've seen Luke in his dark times, seen him in his happy times, but never have I seen him happier than what you got in his life. So Ashley, I just want to thank you for making my brother the man he is today. Mom and Dad, I want to thank you for raising us three as y'all did. With that being said, I just want to raise a glass to Luke and Ashley. May God look over y'all forever. May y'all live a long and happy marriage. Stay happy, get through the fights, and just be together forever. Thank y'all.
Take it down, Andrew. It's your turn to tackle him. Love you. Cheers.
Everybody smile. All right, that's done. Okay. Yeah, Mark just gave me a camera. I wasn't ready to come up yet. Hey, we'll just spitball up here. What was I gonna say? Yeah, my name's Cole Batson. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. So I am 5 years younger than Luke. Thank you, Mom. All right, so I'm Luke's little brother. I'm 5 years younger, like my mom said. So I've been around a little bit after everybody else. I'm not an Irish twin, but I sure look like it more than Andrew. That's right. So my whole life, I pretty much just kind of grew up and was called Luke. Especially now, now that someone calls me Luke, I'd be like, yeah, that's me, hello. It's not even worth correcting because I know they're talking to me.
It's so what? So, thanks, Andrew. I was not ready. So, living at home, coming home and from Auburn, we all somehow decided to live together after I graduated school. All four of us, kind of, basically, actually, so might as well count it. And doing that felt really weird because I haven't lived with any of them for 4 years, or probably like 8 years, really. So it really tested me because I was pretty much an only child for 7 to 4 years. I mean, 7 to 8 years. And man, am I getting annoyed of them. Well, that's all right. I mean, they're my brothers. But through that, our relationship has changed so much. And it's really, Luke was my personal chef. Andrew cleaned my dishes. I kind of just sat there and looked pretty.
He's not lying.
No, I mean, that's my job every day. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, all right. But like with that, I've grown to just kind of enjoy being in their presence even more and more. Even though I might get annoyed and I might kind of be a a-hole all the time. But with that, it's more I'm an a-hole because I love you, you know?
Were you gur?
Were you gur?
I'm always good. Always good. So all this is just to say, pretty much, I'm going to cut to the chase. I got tired of living out there, but I loved every second of it. There, I really got to know my brothers, who they are now, not who they were 8 years ago. It's really changed my whole perspective because I wasn't in college with them, I wasn't around, but being around them now has led me to like just be more here. And having a fourth person, Ashley, we joked a while because someone in our
Talk to me.
I never taught, but she just kept going. Seemed like she needed it. But through all that, me and Ashley have really grown to have a great relationship.
Fiancés?
Yeah, we're fiancés. I tell her on the crap all the time because she has a ton of it. But she really has become like a sister to me. With someone I can rely on with, I guess, girl duties. I'm like my dad, I don't know what to do with girls. See, that's my girlfriend. But with that, like, she's really just been there for all of us. We'll talk through random crap. And it's just so thankful to have you with us, Ashley. So thank you so much. And Luke, you've just been, I always tell Mom that you're too nice. Like, you're way too nice, man. You gotta be mean a little bit.
I've been trying to tell him that.
Like, you provide so much for us. You buy us so many like meals and just be like, don't worry about it. Just because you enjoy cooking. And I'm like, amen. I'm here for that. But I'm really just thankful because you just kind of led the right path of being just a stand-up guy, of being not really selfish in any way, just being like trying to spread everything. So I really appreciate y'all and I love y'all, and I guess cheers to more.
Good job, Cole. Right off the dome. I couldn't even tell.
Okay, I'm not really much of a public speaker, so bear with me. But good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Meg. I am the sister of the beautiful bride to be tomorrow. Standing here today, I'm flooded with so many memories from stealing each other's clothes to late night shenanigans, love, and dreams.
Oh my God, is she crying?
Don't, you're gonna make me cry.
That's a feat.
It wasn't only a blessing, it was like having a built-in best friend, therapist, and partner in crime. I've always admired Ashley for her kindness, strength, and her ability to light up any room she walks into. She has the biggest heart, and I always knew when the time was right, she would choose someone truly special to share her life with. Luke, thank you for being, thank you for being the man Ashley deserves, for making her feel safe, seen, and adored. And welcome to the chaos that is the Lefevre family. To my sister, my forever role model, my best friend, you're going to be absolutely radiant, but really your heart and soul is what will shine the brightest tomorrow. You deserve every happiness in the world. I am so proud of the woman you have become. Cheers to Ashley and Luke. May your love be modern enough to survive the times and old-fashioned enough to last forever.
Can someone say something funny?
I'm sorry. I knew you would appreciate it if I didn't say something funny.
Dad, you have to stand over there. Mark's
You
videotaping.
have to stand in the spot.
Okay, in the spot. Sorry.
Thank you.
He's a girl dad. He knows how to do it.
I am one of those fathers who call me daughters. And, my brother's here also with only daughters. And so this two sisters that I just heard of, I'd never met them. They chased each other through the house, kicked open doors throughout high school. She's married for 18 years, and now all of a sudden she can't eat. I think it's a ruse. But she won't. She doesn't have much of a filter sometimes.
Sometimes.
But I know that she cares about Luke and cares about all of you. And Jim and Vine, who have made her feel so at home and so special. And, her being your first daughter means a lot to her. And so I just want, all of the people in our family and extended friends and family that came from home to come down here and spend this time with them and to encourage them and honor them. I thank you. I know it's a long trip and there's a lot of things and people came from a lot of places. But Ashley, I know that, he makes you feel special, that he makes you feel loved and safe. And as a dad, that's all we could have wanted. So, Luke, thank you very much. All right.
Stop this. Uh-oh.
Please say something funny.
I did.
More than just that.
I'll try to say something funny.
Thank you, Brian. I need it right now.
I'm not like a super funny guy. I'll do my best. Wow, this is really cool to see everybody here. A lot of families here and a lot of friends are here. As Jim kind of alluded, me, Luke, and Jim have been, pretty much in the trenches for the past 5 or 6 years, and I feel like I'm kind of like Luke's work wife. So I feel like as his work wife, I can kind of relate to what you're about to experience. But we'll kind of get into that a little bit. and just thank you, Uncle Jim and Aunt Bonnie. This is really special to have everybody here, and to the Ashley's family too. who I can also not pronounce. Anyway, so thank y'all. I know that there's been a lot of effort that's been put into this. I know that Luke's been to about 50 dance lessons, and I really hope that you dance well tonight or tomorrow night, or y'all probably need a refund. I know a lot of effort's been put into this. I'm glad you got through your throw-up phase, Luke, like Jim alluded to. I think Luke's thrown up in the car on the way to North Carolina. He's thrown up in me on his head. In the tent with Owen and I, as we were, after we ate too many hot dogs, so I'm glad we got through that. But anyway, so back to the work life. So, Luke's my partner in crime at work, and we're such a dichotomy. He's got 9,000 unread emails, and I've got about 0 by 6 p.m. He relies on God's plan, and I overkill the plan. And then, you love to listen, Luke, and I love to make a point, which is why Jim and I get along so well. But Luke's the best guy to have on your team, and we're both so lucky to be able to go through this next phase of life with him.
Yes.
And he's a great leader and a supporter and a friend, and he's just a solid rock. And I know both of you and I are lucky to have him on our teams. And you picked a great one, and I know we're really lucky to have you as a part of our family. And I think y'all be a great pair, and I look forward to spending the rest of this life with y'all. So.
Thank you.
Does anybody else want to speak? Jeffrey McKinney left. Does anybody else want to speak? Shay, you want to speak?
Hey, Ashley. She's like, oh, shoot. Okay, I did write you something, but since we're around so many people, obviously a little nervous. I have a couple glasses of wine, but whatever. So, Emily, Mitchell, obviously we all went to school together. Ashley, we've been together, we've went to school together. I've got to see you grow up. I'm so thankful, Luke, that you have been part of Ashley's life and that she met you, because man, Ashley, we went through a lot to get you here. Girl, we went through a lot in PCB. And I'm so thankful that you met Luke. And when you did, you tell me back when you were at your guys' house and you're telling me about him. And you're like, yeah, Luke's awesome. Like, he's so respectful. Sleeps on the floor. I'm like, what? This guy loves her. This is crazy. He was so kind to her. But Luke, I just want to say thank you so much for just being in Ashley's life, and thank you for taking care of my cousin, and please be an amazing husband to her. I appreciate you and everyone here. Thank you.
Wait, let me give it to Woody first. Don't get in trouble.
I married Woody. I am Luke's cousin, his god sister, and his ex-roommate, and I can attest to the messiness because it's disgusting. I mean, Ashley, bless you. Luke and I were born 2.5 months apart, and since the day he was born, I haven't stopped pestering him and letting him know that I'm older and I'm always right. From riding in my Barbie Jeep to elementary carpool to me driving us all to high school and being late every single day, to unexpectedly being roommates in college like our dads minus the Red Rocket trailer, to forcing you to be my post-college roommate. You've truly been there through it all. Luke, you have always had the kindest heart. You are genuine, messy, goofy, hardworking, and the most loyal person I know. And I prayed every single day that someone would come in, as much as I hate to admit, and take my place. And boy, did God give you the most perfect person. Ashley, you are everything and so much more I could have imagined for Luke, and I thank God every day Luke has you. You boss him around, you put him in his place, and you love him so wholeheartedly. You are the perfect addition to our family, and I hope you know how loved and adored you are by this big and crazy family. And Luke, I will always be the Aunt Eva to your Uncle Ben.
We thought they would be Aunt Eva and Uncle Ben for a long time. That was our two uncle and aunts that we all thought they were married, but they weren't. They were brother and sister. Who's next? Next. This is corn-fed Jeffrey, Ashley, the original corn-fed.
Thank you for stealing that title from me. It's played me for a long time. For all you who don't know me, my name is Jeff McKinney, and for all of you who have yet to meet me, or at least the pleasure not to meet me, my name is Jeff McKinney. I've been known to be long-winded, speak a lot, so I'm going to leave this really quick. It's actually going to be in the record books for the McKinneys. You know, I just want to say, Luke, you've been one of my best friends my entire life. I've had the blessing of having so many of them, and it's been a pleasure to have you as a great friend. You know, you've been through with me through thick and thin. You've cooked me good meals. You know, you've also thrown up all over my cabin, as your dad mentioned earlier.
Hey, Neil did too, though.
Neil also did throw up in my cabin. But just leaving it short and sweet, Luke, you've been one of my best friends. You've been one of my strongest supporters. I always love getting around you. One of my favorite things about Luke is that affectious, you know damn well when Luke's in the room, he can't sneak up on you. But I've been hearing that a lot more recently. And that's since Ashley came into our life. And Luke, I hate to tell you, I think I love Ashley a little bit more than you. As Mr. Batson alluded to a little bit earlier, Luke's probably going to be handling the cooking. But I really look forward to settling down, having a family, and me and Ashley coaching the football team while Luke cooks all the snacks. And that's not a bad thing either. You know? But Lord knows he'd rather have an apron on than get down at 3-point stance. But in all seriousness, I think I speak for everybody at this table and all your friends who we've had the pleasure of knowing you for so long. Luke, we love you. We're proud of you. We're glad where you are in life. And I can't wait to see you be just even happier and happier. Ashley, thank you for bringing that into his life, because if not, he'd just be eating at a damn Ryan's buffet the rest of his life. Thank you.
So I asked my two sons, I said, all right, do y'all like this girl? Do you like Ashley? And they Cole looked at me and he goes, Dad, I like her better than Luke. All right, anybody else? All right. No, that's good. Well, we just want to thank everybody tonight. We really appreciate y'all coming. It was a glorious night, and Bonnie and Jean and Mark, thank y'all so much for everything, and Ashley and Luke and everybody else. So thank you so much for coming, and everybody have a fantastic night, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, we want to say thank you.
Dad.
They want to say thank you.
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind.
You got some money.
Grandpa's ready to go home.
Meaning you?
Hey, Grandpa, if you start up here, you'll go down the hill on that.
Go ahead.
Am I talking?
You go ahead.
Oh. You know, I've never been shy to speak in front of people, but now I am. I just want to say thank y'all for coming. We're very excited for tomorrow to have all of you here. It's your turn, because I'm going to cry.
I mean, all I can say is thank you. I can't get any more words out. Sorry.
We love y'all and thank y'all so much. How do you turn it off? I got it. Thank you. I didn't need the mic. I'm sorry, I lied.
That's it. Yeah.
Remember?
Down at that workout place, all names still paint trainer boots and a corn-fed grin.